you can see that up here, his Intrepid finally getting up a build, so you can get a sense of where Boggz is at just a little bit. Boggz could potentially, if Boggz could run over here, tag out these Tritanium guys, that would do a lot of good for Boggz at the moment. And down on the minimap, we can see a little bit of yellow moving down into the left-hand corner. But, oh, and a yard that I did not see it for a while. And two phaser platforms. These Cavorts are not going to want to engage here. If they engage, this is a bad... Oh, wow. A little bit of a special going off here. These guys getting their special. And weapons getting tagged. Just randomly subsystem disablement. Boggz even watching that, knowing that the Klingons are at least in the area, and you got to know at least a Cavort or two is in the area as well. Things are getting interesting. So anyway, you can see that the Klingons not wanting to really engage. So Boggz has got to understand that the majority of the fleet is not over there, even though he knows some of them are, just because Ray managed to do a cloak attack, but didn't want to completely engage. In the meantime, Ray is moving on towards a third dilithium moon, looking to support his dilithium habit here. Gonna need it for those extra yards, this extra battle yard. Boggz slowly gathering his fleet together. He's got his short-range ships here. He's got his getting a couple. Got a pair of mediums now with these nebulas, and a pair of longs with those Excelsiors. Boggz needing to get a couple wins out of this stuff. And Ray doing a nice little trick here. He is cloak following, and this is not the exploit cloak following. He is guarding with a cloak ship, so he's going to be aware of where this fleet is. This is a very good tactic if you are a cloak ship, or if you're a cloaked race. Cloak a scout, follow your opponent's fleet. This will tell you some very, very important information, and this is going to serve Ray very well. These Cavorts are moving off. Boggz doesn't see this expansion down here, though it would be really nice if he did. He might be taking a look-see, and if he does, he is going to end up getting a nice little bit of a look-see, if you know what I mean. So this one mining trying to get away with a little bit of cargo. This 150 is just a sitting duck. Now, if you're playing against cloak races, you got to be worried about sitting ducks, because usually that's the worm on the end of a hook. And a little bit it was. Here comes the cloak. There's the Klingon fleet. All of it. Right on Boggz' ass. Boggz going to take some losses here, but depending on what the movement autonomy is, these Cavorts could tag the this one officer ranked Cavort could tag this a couple of engines. Boggz is in a little bit of a race here. They are going to move towards this Irati yard, and that's where they're going to be able to repair. But this Klingon force is going to try to beat them there. They are going to try to get underneath the guns of these two phaser platforms, and they are making it. And Boggz not losing anything at the moment. The Klingons, oh, he is going to proxy repair via this green nebula here. And this is going to be a little bit of a gamble here. Here comes Boggz is going to need to come up now and engage. So down goes a mining freighter. Oh wow, Boggz a little bit all in here, trying to use the phaser platform as a little bit of extra gunning here, trying to get as many kills off of this as he possibly can. These guys are getting tagged by this Steam Runner class and these phaser platforms. This Steam Runner did get knocked out, and down goes Boggz' fleet. Ray ended up losing a number of ships, but nothing like Boggz is, and Ray is coming back for the kill, realizing that he is not losing as many as possible. He does have this one little micro here, needs to go repair, but Boggz in a bad position here. Actually, the phaser platform providing the extra cover. Oh, and that last little second there not working in Boggz' favor. Ray gonna move up, could put some pressure on this Irati yard if they stay out of range of this phaser platform. Now, Boggz is going to be able to repair, rinse, repeat, and And you can see that he is moving into his Remore class. So we shall see. Okay, Boggz is in a little bit. Boggz is in trouble here because he doesn't own a Nova class, so he's going for support. In the meantime, the warp ships moving in on that Tritanium, and that, like I was suggesting earlier, will be a good move for Boggz because Ray is going to be constrained on his Tritanium. Now, Ray trying to move up his fleet of Cube Edge and Cavorts. Going to... looking to perhaps provide a little bit of support here, but an Excel 2 making its way onto the board, and they are going to make short work of this. Boggz slowly hanging in there, getting a nice little fleet going, as his early game ships were not really doing it. So here in the meantime, this a pair of Cube Edge looking to maybe harass, drawing them off, but really not doing a good job of doing anything but providing bait. These guys are going to end up, if they don't watch out, they're going to get tagged. But here comes the fleet, and Boggz' fleet is long-range fleet running out of room here, getting crowded. You can see one of these Cavorts taking a lot of damage. This Science Nebula class is taking just a ton of damage. It's getting tagged. Oh, this is going to hurt. The Klingon Cavorts are going to be tagging the engines as they go, going to be able to pick these guys off. Not going to let Boggz escape. Oh, but in the meantime, these little ships and the Warp have come in over here on that second the lithium expansion of Ray's. Ray is going to lose it, but what a cost. Boggz is losing just way too many ships, and you can see some officer-ranked Cube Edge classes here. These guys, and do I see a Cavort that needs to go veteran? Yes, I do. And then the veteran stuff coming out. So Boggz down here, moving around with his ship. He knows where those fleets are, looking perhaps to just get whatever kill he can. This is a good strategy at the moment because he's not going to be able to withstand this fleet. And this fleet is going to come in here and just tear everything it can apart. A couple of Novas going off here. Whoa, that's an odd little graphic going on. This Nova trying to get away, but that's going to end up hurting this fleet here, just running around. There's really nowhere for Boggz to run except just tag whatever he can. Base trading for the win, baby. What does Boggz have in his main? You see a turret going up. Boggz trying to get away, trying to get his Nova in, trying to keep that. Wow, Ray, a little bit of Miss Micro. This one guy trying to go after this guy, and Ray not doing, just minor micro there. Mistake. And Boggz gonna make him pay for as much as possible. Has cut off all the expansion, but the problem here is that Ray has almost a base killing fleet here, and down goes the engines. Here is an Akira. Oh, not a good. Need to go repair this now, and they are going to come in after this platform if they can. Down goes the engines, and the platform is not going to make it. Boggz canceling it right there at the last moment, I think. This Akira trying to make a run for it, but down goes the engines here very, very shortly. Oh, and this is going to be the end game here, if I do say so myself. Depending on what Boggz has over here, not going to be able to fend this off. Down goes Tritanium in the main. And all Ray has got to do is stay out of range of pretty much everything in this area. And Boggz trying to bait him with some Remores, trying to get him in on the starbase. That starbase having exceptionally long range here, tagging a couple of Cavort. This one Cavort going to be able to get a kill off of it. And Boggz losing his Tritanium, so down goes one of the Klingon ships. But really, at this moment, Ray is just losing a couple of ships that he doesn't need to. Boggz getting whatever advantage he can. A phaser platform drawing in a Klingon ship. Somehow, a couple of kills in Boggs' favor. Really going to perhaps draw this game out just a little bit longer than it needed to. Ray really should kind of move around, take what kills he can, but he is end up losing too many ships here. Micro here